So, in closing, Sunalini, one of the things I wanted to talk about here is that you guys outlined a lot of the architecture behind the self driving network at Mobility Field Day that Mark and Keith were a part of. But at Discover, you were on stage talking about this self driving story and how important it was to the entire HPE audience. What was it that you guys introduced there that really helps kind of bring this to a different level for customers?
Thank you, Tom. Great question. In fact, for those of you who did not attend Discover, please do watch the videos that are available. There were amazing announcements made at for HPE, and even more amazing announcements made by Rami and the team for HPE networking specifically. And Tom, it was those same amazing two words. It was all about self-driving networks, whether we took the campus and branch domain or the data center domain or SASE security or routing with our MX, ACX, PTX portfolio. Every domain, we were showcasing solutions where it was all about a self-driving network, all about ticket deflection, all about reducing tickets, and all about delivering a network, laying the foundation of an end-to-end HP networking solution that can just drive by itself and reduce tickets and reduce the sustaining cost of customers who are running an HP network.
Keith, Mark, is that a message that resonates with you guys about the taking it to that arena where that is something valuable to your customer base?
For me, absolutely. I work with schools a lot, and schools have very small budgets and very small number of employees. Being able to take this idea of having a self-driving network that is healing stuff, taking it away from those password reset type mentality to where they can operate and actually get into the details where they need to, where their jobs are, where they're actually supposed to be in their jobs. I think that's a big opportunity for not just education, but any industry out there, is to be able to reduce costs. AI has always talked about how it's going to take jobs. Well, it's going to take parts of jobs. And I think with this self-driving, it's actually focusing it in the right direction, in the right places, where not taking jobs, but allowing people to do their jobs as they were hired, instead of doing the odd jobs off, like printers and things like that, that they didn't have to do before, or they had to do before.
I do worry though a little bit about if this AI does the self-driving, where do we get our next generation of people? How many of us started at the help desk and learned our skill set by working through the easy ones? If, agentic AI takes all the easy stuff out, where do you get people who can solve the difficult problems if they've never had practice? So there's no real easy answer. Just a thought that comes to mind every time we make things more self-driving. Where do the next generation of drivers? I mean, I have grandkids who are getting ready to drive, and I'm like, should I teach them how to drive a stick shift? Because will they ever see one? I don't know.
That's a great point, Keith, right? I think to the point Mark made, the it's not like people will not have a job to do or learn or gain experience, because in all the self-driving, there's always a human in the loop in terms of validating that when it gives a recommendation, that the human agrees with the recommendation. Now, that being said, the way I see it is that the folks coming into the workforce now and looking at operations roles, they don't have to go through the pain. Yes, pain brings learnings, but if I already have an assistant that is helping me with those learnings and accelerate my learning curve, why not? Right? If I don't have to go learn that the client is in a bad state and that is why the camera is not giving a feed, when the InfoSec guy called me and yelled at me to saying, hey, why is the camera not giving a feed? And I could just say, hey, Marvis, what happened? Marvis says, hey, you have a port stuck. Let me bounce it for you. Yep, there you go. Right? So it's more about how they can become more efficient, more productive, and still learn to solve the complex problems, because at the end of the day, all the AI is based on the skills of the years and years and years of experience of skilled network engineers. And think of it now as a framework that the technical operators coming in the industry can leverage right off the bat, versus not being able to do so before. Like, the way I see it, they have more access to more skilled information than doing their own trial and error. It's like a parent telling a child, hey, don't do that because I did that and look what I got myself burned. And the child would initially say, well, I want to learn my own scars. Now we're saying you don't have to. You can learn much faster and do more than I could do because I was busy getting scars versus learning, not learning the lesson that I'm giving you the advantage of.